is really loud and uncomfortable. Thank you. Okay. I don't even know like what the gameplay looks like for this game. Like, I know nothing about it. I'm going into
life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
I'm going into this very blind. Oh. Okay. This is fucking weird. Yeah, I don't think that's normal. Excuse me?
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
What? What is happening? Okay. Oh, we're gonna help the Avengers go back in time. Okay. Oh, spoilers, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, my head. The pain.
The pain is unbearable. Yeah, well, that sound is unbearable. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. I hate the... Can we...
The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
Can we stop with the pounding?
Don't you have any other friends you can take Marin to meet?
Well, we saw Gohan earlier, but he was busy pounding the tuna. What? With Goku gone, Chi-Chi needs someone to do it.
All right, I demand to know who has been spreading rumors that I've been forcing Gohan to, and I quote, pound my tuna!
Look, Chi-Chi, if it really upsets you, we'll all take turns pounding your tuna, okay? But only if we get to eat it together.
Thank you. Okay, all the participants consumed by the Diverche Mixer 5 minutes ago, and they have entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep like they are chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem restless. I detect movements in their limbs, and as always I wonder if it's because of something they're actually seeing beyond. As always, the device is humming and glowing, but this time the atmosphere is different to the previous sessions. Whatever the reason for this might be, it feels almost like the fantastic device is signaling something in a code I don't recognize. It is becoming more and more stressful to be alone here in the midst of this cold, dim, and incense-filled room. It sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumblings is much stronger now. Colors and shades are dancing on the walls with the rhythmic ins and outs of the device. I can hear the wind howling outside. Maybe a snowstorm is approaching or something even worse. Exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now. They have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe returns. Okay, so was I part of the experiment, or am I the person writing the notes? I don't know anything. Okay, the graphics are really good though. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Anybody here? Where is everybody?
I'm assuming that I was part of the experiment, that I'm not the yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. I thought I saw something over there. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from outside. Of course it does. Okay. Let's go back down here because there was another door that I could have... Or another way.
Locked. Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Well, yeah, we already looked at that.
Locked. It's stuck.
Okay.
Locked.
Yeah, okay. So I have to go this way. Can I... Oh. A snowstorm is expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. It is of the utmost importance to take all cautionary measures and inform all responsible personnel when going outside. Please be aware that the radio connection between the base and the ship may not be available during this period. Sign. Attention crew members who are having problems sleeping. Examinations conducted regarding the increase of accidents recently led me to believe that the reason behind them is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms for the problem are insomnia, severe headaches, seeing visions, or hearing voices. Crew members who are suffering from the above symptoms are required to refer to me personally for a thorough checkup. This will also be the main topic of the general meeting that will be held tomorrow after lunch. The issue poses serious problems regarding safety at work, so it must be taken heed of soberly. Medical practice. Okay, so basically... people got sick. Stop those bloody sessions. People got sick, and I don't know, I'm assuming they got sick, and yeah. Well, yeah, I just read that, but... Oh, shoot. Okay, we are outside. I don't like this. I don't like this. I got really scared all of a sudden.
My mind is cloudy.
Yeah.
All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upward Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
I don't like this. It's also kind of reminded me of the game Stories Untold. That if you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. However, that's not working. Okay. Ew, what the fuck? Okay. I'm assuming this is a generator.
Tank is empty. This hose was tampered with.
Okay, well, here is this. Take. A jerry can. Took a pee in there. Okay. And now I need a hose, which... Tape. Yep, take that. Okay, now I should be able to... Yep, there we go. Okay, so now it should work, right? There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright. Hear that howl? We got power. Alright. Got power. So now we go back. Which I'm even more scared now. Please don't be anything. Oof. I don't know why. I was expecting something to jump out at me. That's creepy as shit. One of the composite sculptures we've got... Oh, okay. Good. Okay, so we have our power back here.
What was that?
Oh. up there in just a moment. I want to see what the hell that was. James Barlow, C. Lenning,
locked.
H. Anderson.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Read. Okay. Rotate. Rotate. Nothing. Okay. Nedwell. Okay. Take that. Found a walkie-talkie.
Locked.
That's a weird thing to keep in your locker. Isn't it? A little weird. Alright. Now Ferguson and... Okay.
It's locked.
You okay? Private rooms. James Barlow.
Locked.
MC Blake. Ooh, this one's open. This is weird. Oh, what's this? Okay. I know we're close to what we've been looking for during the adaptation sessions we hold here in the meeting room. I feel a guidance of some sort, something pointing towards the destination we seek. This could mean we are now in sync with the ancient source, the wearable Conarium. He said it. We're carrying on our left arms connects and thus receives sensations from the same ancient source, and sometimes I wonder whether there has ever been another soul during humanity's relatively brief period of existence who was able to achieve such a feat. With some shunned and elusive sources I have gathered from around the world, it is said that the extraterrestrial species, the Elder Thing race, built it after passing through a stage of mechanized life on other planets, but its purpose remains unclear. So we're dealing with aliens here, huh? Okay, object that looks like a handle. Okay, oh, what?
It's stuck.
Oh. Because I don't understand it. Okay. I just got that on accident. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Who are you?
I'm Frank. Frank Gilman.
What the fuck?
Is that so?
Yes.
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why?
You were claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman, but you are just a machine. Where is everybody? What do you know about Dr. Faust? Okay, Frank, tell me, why are you here exactly?
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
That's weird.
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conarians.
Okay. What is that?
Canarionaut?
Voyagers beyond.
Sorry. Beyond? What beyond?
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
You're claiming that you're me.
Claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman. But You are just a machine.
And you are just air.
What?
Air? What do you mean by that? It doesn't answer me.
What the fuck?
Where is everybody?
They are here.
I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes.
What?
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
He is the grand mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
I'm starting to feel a little weird about this. What happens if I wake him up again? Oh, okay. Never mind then. You stay awake now. Okay. James Barlow was logged. What about Dr. Faust?
Locked.
Logged. That's my room.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
I'm starting to feel like I'm a ghost. I was turned into a robot. A robot. Okay, well, private rooms has been searched. So, crew rooms now. Okay, what's in here? A lovely photo. Okay. Ooh. What's this? These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in a form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension I will probably be facing. Yeah, well, you should probably still tell people. Okay. Got nothing. Okay. Ooh. One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trip, this is what I was trying to read, has an open third eye in its forehead as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every boss relief we've discovered so far. All this leads to me believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, fabled creatures of primal myths. Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They were mostly damaged and generally in a really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by the artist's imagination. That's the three-eyed raven from Game of Thrones. Ain't fooling nobody. The abundance of five-pointed shapes seen in the design of the structures we've come across cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning and staring silently from above, most of the gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape. Well, those look cool. That looks like Oogie Boogie. The grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance and war on its reptilian face. When we first found it residing within the almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in eons past, some of the crew even claimed that they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming from within it. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding with its humanoid hands has some symbols carved into it which we are yet to decipher. What the fuck? That's creepy. A trophy item, huh? Ooh. A BB. A butterfly. I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to start hearing some hysterical laughing because I don't really want to deal with that. A kid. Okay. Somebody's hands. Ooh, keys. Johann de Waite. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll remember that name. Johann Sebastian Bach. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Ooh. I am inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy, somehow I can explore while I am dreaming the vistas of grandeur. An alien prospect, an unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that all this became evident after the Conarium sessions had started. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed while in an unconscious state into the oblivion, crossing the line beyond the wall of sleep. Huh. It's kind of weird. So it's affecting people who aren't even part of the experiment. I'm going to call it the experiment. Okay.
Locked.
That's locked.
It's locked.
That's locked. Okay. Right. Alright. So let's head back. We gotta find Johann's room. Which, was he one of the... There's James, Dr. Faust, and Frank.
Did I
No,
lock
yeah,
my door?
yeah.
I don't
we
remember
already
where my
did
keys
this. Okay.
are.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Wait, oh, it's Johann's locker. Yeah,
His
okay.
coat is just right here. Where is he now?
Okay. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for 3 subjects, Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman. That's me. Whom I have been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke screaming in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I noticed some serious deviations in their behavior patterns as time progressed. I noted deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far from a cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is, of course, obvious. Their condition is getting worse day by day, and a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everybody displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. With the weather conditions we have been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under any circumstances. Okay. That's weird. So I am definitely something. I'm infected or something. Okay, so what was down here? Oh, it was that thing. And then I didn't go upstairs. Wait. I didn't go over here either. I want to check this. So it's elevator, infirmary, and... Ooh. Hey. Storage. It's locked. Elevator. Might as well. I mean, I should have went upstairs first. I feel like going down is just gonna... continue on with the story, so I should have went up.
stuck.
This is weird. Oh, okay. That gets me every time, apparently. Oh, something's gonna happen. Something's definitely gonna happen. Maybe.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Okay.
Locked.
Dang it. Okay. Let's go back this way where we saw the thingy. Link elevator has been set up. It can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and parts of the portable submarines are being transported to the first campsite. Portable what?
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Okay, so that's where I need to go. But where do I go to get that working? Because there I can't go anywhere.
It's stuck.
That's locked forever.
It's stuck.
It's locked as well.
It won't open.
Provisional camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines are also work great. They are fast and maneuverable beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it is slow going. Okay.
It's stuck.
This is weird. So, can I... No, that's not where I was thinking. Is there anywhere else to go in here? Oh. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. But again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who like to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous systems to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, the effects of the body to a breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than ever before. I feel unconfined and much more receptive, but the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that because it is shared experience, I'm able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the session, and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. Okay. So what I'm assuming is happening here is that they made these people like a hive mind. Okay. Okay, I can't read that apparently. Okay. Notice that door there, but it don't matter because it is locked. Oh, I didn't see that at first. Let's check these drawers here. Oh, there we go. That's the thing. Okay.
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday. Cause of death is currently uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance found in his mouth and throat area, Dr. Barlow Our botany expert thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Sahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era. Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Okay. That's fucking nasty. Oops. I hit the wrong button. This music reminds me of Minecraft's music, and it's weird. It's just a weird tune to go with all this. So, where do I go? Do I have to go back upstairs? I actually think I have to go back upstairs. Because then there's the upstairs part. My hands hurt. Okay. Oh, thanks, phone. For vibrating like crazy. Alright.
Locked.
Okay, so...
Ugh, it smells awful in here.
yeah.
It's stuck.
Well, I think you were knocked out for quite some
It's
time.
stuck.
Okay. So, what was the point in coming in here at all? It's weird. Infirmary. Ooh. You can get in here. By signing this document, you are agreeing to the terms written below. False statements made unknowing. He read declare that again. Okay, so nothing really. On psychoactive plants. What, I can't read the whole thing? Nothing. More hands. Ooh. All the members awakened without any problem except for Frank Gilman. All of a sudden, his heart ceased beating around 1:45 a.m. He was extremely cold and there was no detectable pulse. While he was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I am sure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes, and then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible, but I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce. I know we're close to what we've been looking for during the adaptation sessions we hold here in the meeting room. I feel like Oh, I already read that. Okay, so that's kind of weird that he, like, heard a different voice. Okay. So the infirmary is checked. Let's go
It won't open.
down here. Because I do want to check up here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's weird.
This is Upward Expedition Base. Pequod, please come in. I repeat, this is Upward Expedition Base. Pequod, do you hear me? If there is someone who can hear me, please, come in. Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
Am I a ghost? I feel like I'm a ghost. That'd be pretty crazy. For a while, my nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I have been talking to an unsubstantial figure. When I wake up every morning, I fail to remember either his visage or the content of dialogue, only his silhouette talking in a somber tone. These nightmares keep me from sleeping comfortably, the kind of sleep I am longing for. I haven't mentioned this to anybody yet, but I'm feeling a constant urge to do so, as if my well-being is in the balance. It would be most logical to consult Dr. DeWitt about this. Interesting. That feels like something I should be able to have, but okay. I kind of... I'm confused.
Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
Okay, well... that was upstairs, I guess. Okay, so we made pretty good progress in the game, but I'm going to call this episode there. I'm very, very, very tired, and I'm ready for bed. So, I'm kind of feeling like everybody on the ship is dead. Well, not ship. Feels like a ship. But everybody on this little Antarctic island or whatever, wherever we're at, is dead, including myself. I kind of feel like I'm a ghost. And when that head that claimed to be me was talking, it was saying that everybody's there, and that it was certain that everybody was. So I kind of feel like we're all dead and we're all spirits, but we can't see or interact with each other, and we're all going around doing the same thing. And that's it. That's a huge jump in assumptions, but no matter what, I feel like I am dead and I am a ghost or a spirit or whatever, some form of energy that's there. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. This game's cool. It's interesting. It's definitely not what I expected it to be. It's kind of reminding me of Amnesia in a way. But yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it, and we'll get through it together. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you like, comment, and subscribe on this video, subscribe to my channel. You can't subscribe to a video. Stupid. Anyway, bye.